Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So the last episode you guys watched is was just me trying to do checks and have some haha funnies, all while trying to rest. We did end up getting a successful rest. I didn't kill Will, sadly.
The general will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illicit. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
You and your harpers aren't coming?
Better they stay here, and hold the tower should Ketheric's army catch wind of our assault. But if you have room for one lone soldier, I would face Ketheric by your side.
Join me then. Always got room for another.
You have numbers enough already, I think. Good hunting.
5 people is small anyway. So, just as reminders who I'm playing and why, I lost footage for this on my monk, so instead we were playing Raven, my paladin. We have Karlak, Raven, Shadowheart, and Asterion Karlak's Throne. Raven is not, or Raven is melee. Shadowheart is cleric stuff. Excuse me. And Asterion is a weird build.
Back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
Alright. So again,
Look at this. How long has it been sitting under the tower?
there's
How deep does it go?
gonna be a cutscene coming up that has 2 different scenes. If you're a Dark Urge or not, I have to skip this one, this upcoming one, because we are a Dark Urge.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
And it would be spoilers for the Dirge playthrough. I just did 10 damage to a wall with 4 health.
We are very close to the source of the absolute now.
That's
That
there we go.
telepathic storm has become a tempest.
I also haven't. For you guys, it's been like a day or two. For me, it's been a week since I played Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 in my off time. So, but yes, we are going here first for a reason.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Reason being is because you will see. That guy looks familiar. Is that? That is Zevlor.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Alright. So yeah, just to reiterate, Asterion's build is a paladin bard. Just gonna show here. He's 3 rogue, 3 bard, 2 paladin. pretty much where he's going to stay because we are close to a level up. We might get it before the boss fight. Oh, do I not have? Hold on. Reactions. You know what? It probably didn't use it because it was like, you're dealing enough damage that's just going to kill it.
Let's go.
And then...
Good idea, Karlak.
And this right here, by the way, the amount of damage Zevlor does here is what it wanted me to play Tiefling Paladin, by the way, for this character. Come, Zevlor, I shall join you in your crusade. Deus Vult! I'm not gonna crit. I'm not gonna auto crit. Deus Vult! Oh. Oh no. Reckless. Oh no. The only person not stunned is Asterion. That's not ideal. Mostly for flow of videos. That's why being stunned is bad. Mind you, she is raging. And just took 47 damage. Just gonna casually do a second level one of these to you. And that extra level 11 damage is in fact coming from, what is it? It's coming from sneak attack. Well, I didn't crit. Tw 28 damage, okay.
I need your help.
Karlak! This save. It's psychic damage. To be fair to the game, I should have done this, but I should have given Karlak some extra hit points. I mean, it would have only been 20, so she took, what, 11? Yeah, she took 20, then 26. And this gave me the warning. So she would have survived, because I think she was at 14, so she would have been at 34. And while I know there is a rest spot, so I don't have to conserve spells as much as I want to, I am going to. And for those of you who... Oh, you don't have an action. For those of you who don't know, this is not my end Karlak build either. I have a much scarier build in mind. I'm basically going to turn her into a raging pugilist. I'm going to run right here. Make sure he dies, apparently. Do a second level do I have cure prepped? I don't, but that's fine. I have a free healing word I can use on Karlak to give her some free HP. Hell yeah.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
You were... Some others ended up in a cell, and that's on you.
Somehow I suspect it's worse even than you imagine.
Main save, I did save them in complete
Or froze. Or some other lie kind of truth.
all the
We
stuff
were
and things.
ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
If you wanted power, you never needed a god, only to live up to your ideal.
I fell short of that mark in Avernus, and even so, it was not so bad as this. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketheric is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place.
And fine. Find your own people. They need you.
They have you. Go, my friend.
But yeah, Zevlor pretty much, not pretty much. Zevlor, if he was going to be a companion, he would have filled the paladin slot. He would have been great at it. The intellect devourers, by the way, drop their brain. And these three are gonna just basically stay back here and hold this area. Main quest, no matter what, has you go in here to do something for Will.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles.
By Razzet's cock, it's about time you came.
Mizora? You're the devil you sent Will to rescue?
Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has two devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
$17.
Good work. I'd give you a gold. As for the pact. Clause Z, section 13. 6 months. Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions.
Sorry, I skipped through that, but she pretty much is like, hey, you know, I'll remove the pact after 6 months. To the hells with your conditions, sever Will's pact now or I'll sever your head.
Not going to happen, but I do like your spunk. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it.
Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I don't know how to thank. This is a bleeding shit show.
I've never talked to
Half
her.
my squad's dead. We came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. But we didn't stand a chance.
I'll take it from here, Yeva. You return, secure.
You've got more courage than sense if you're planning to go deeper. But someone needs to. The cultists took Ravengard when they locked us up. He was still human last I saw him. Still trying to put up a fight.
Alright, we are coming up on the conversation I have to skip, by the way. Wow, we're only 16 minutes in. I am impressed. So yeah, this is the conversation we have to skip, and I think I also skipped a fight. And if we don't do that fight, it's not the end of the world.
Wait! I wanted to keep you for myself. But they shipped you top. We had such a close.
Yes, I had to skip through that. Basically, she's like, oh, you're not supposed to be alive. I was ordered by your cousin to kill you.
Tactical. That's it.
18, 3 and 4. Oh, and you're dead. Okay. So, Asterion. So, do they all... Okay, so you two just have the same amount of health. Yeah. And then I am gonna move over here and hide with Asterion.
Not even the world will want your carcass once
So yeah, and she also does the incubation. Okay, I want to move to you.
The only way out is through. Don't waste a step.
From 53 to 20, from 20 to nothing. From 34 to nothing. Okay, who is the lowest right now? Raven is. He has 27. Now he has 38. And the reason why I didn't use it on Karlak, by the way, because, well, she was technically lower, is the main tank. She's also a barbarian, or Path of the Bear barbarian. Yeah, we'll reckless this hit.
Turn someone inside out. Sounds like fun.
And can't land another hit, which is fine. So we're going to use your heal to heal Karlak. That was a full heal, by the way. And then action. I'm not going to use Survival Instinct because the rest doesn't.
She is but the hack doctor who. This necromancer in the heart.
best be on my way.
I'm gonna go loot all of this, and then yeah. So I have to say, comparing the paladin to the monk, I have more fun with the monk than I do with the paladin. Because the paladin has great overall damage, but I just... Okay, so yeah, this is the room, by the way, we have to go to. So we want to go to this one. And we did actually skip a room with some mind flayers in it, which is down this way. I don't remember if I saved us in either playthrough, but if you save us is in a cage in the back. And we'll actually, from that point forward, adventure with you.
I've got it.
So yeah, this room is full of undead. Did not mean to open that up. What does that mean?
Go on.
That means Karlach's gonna have a fun day. Or not Karlach, Shadowheart. And I'm pretty sure I will as well. Well, no, my turn doesn't damage people yet. I think that's a 5th level. Oh, and I also need to fix my Karlach, my Shadowheart build. Ha! I am internally screaming. So this fight is what I was saving a whole bunch of my spell slots for, by the way. Doing aid now is not ideal, but because it uses the channel or uses an action, and I could have turned undead, but they're just. If I were, how many would I get? 30 feet. So I'd be able to get this one.
Let's have some carnage.
And then your bonus action will be to Inquisitor's Might. Let's do it on... Let's actually not do Inquisitor's Might. It's Combat Inspiration. Karlach. So that's 2. Yeah, I would have only gotten the 2 with Shadowheart.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I'm not using those yet because I don't think they reset. Because you don't have like an actual rest. So I think I can store them for the boss fight and just get the job done. That much quicker because I'm dealing an additional D8. I'm pretty sure Ketheric is also vulnerable to radiant damage, so I deal double whatever the radiant I do. I know the boss is. Alright. So this is a spiritual weapon did its job. I'm not mad about losing the spiritual weapon. Okay, we're just gonna throw twice at this winged horror in the back and potentially kill it unless I miss. See? All right, time to deal some additional radiant damage to a shit ton of them. So I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that time. That's not bad. It's not bad, and I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, everyone who didn't save was hit. And don't need to heal, so I'll just Shield of Faith.
I won't give in.
But now, because he is churned, I can do this just fine. And potentially... So I only miss one, which is fine. $60 damage on that crit. That was just radiant. Death Shepherd, can you? Thank you. So yeah, Death Shepherds, in case you forgot, because we did fight them all the way back in at the end of Act 1. So pretty much a whole act to go. Death Shepherds have 20 temporary HP that gives them a shit ton of resistances. Resistant to all damage except radiant and cannot be churned. So you gotta, in order to deal with them, you have to kind of, yeah, we'll reckless because we're not throwing things. Oh, I just popped my shoulder. Gonna move right here. And miss, that's fine. And turn them all. All except 1 or 2 didn't save. Ooh, bad luck, bad luck. And we are gonna bonus action dash. Excuse me, because we're invisible. We have a... hi!
Push my luck again.
I'm not gonna... I want Executioner. That's why. 2 critical hits. Well, okay. I went from last time I played, which made me not want to play for a week, 5 natural ones. So, like, that's my 3rd critical hit today. Three, 2, 1, 10. And reckless for the stab. And can I... Yeah. I think that's right.
Shall we dance? Quickly.
And then just Damn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Let's not use valiant damage here. It's a D8. Nah, it's not gonna. I will use that. Just gonna shank. I don't know why I used movement there. Missing there. We have 8 up. Yeah, I'll just fucking run with Karlak 2 right there. Oh no, we got attacked.
Go for the throat. To the death. Blood comes easy these days. Try me.
Yeah, so he's... Anyway, this would have been the... hey, we didn't kill him. Well, he's going to be dead now. That was 27 points of damage to that one. And there we go. So yeah, that fight, not as fun. It is definitely not an easy fight to do.
If not over.
If specifically if you don't have a cleric. If you have a cleric, it gets pretty easy pretty quick. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looting these guys really quick. Alrighty, and I have no idea what's over here. I kind of want to go see. I've never been this way, so...
I feel glorious.
His obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that the young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the Illithid Library was no more than rows of brains swimming in cerebral slop. With his device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish he was not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving the skull.
Empty vessel. Nothing.
I've never been over here, so I'm...
Lending voice to elder law.
Not design, but death.
Can I put a true mind on here? I can.
Every day he comes, every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it? The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed. Eye hurts, head hurts, but he says
Oh,
I
these
has the worst of it.
these
That
are
I
showing
won't
memory.
change
Oh.
like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle and a name. True soul.
So, okay, so this device tells the memories of the thing we put it in.
She whispers in my mind. She sings. Praise the absolute.
Sorry. I went to go grab my water from behind my monitor.
We are his pets. His plan, Lord Gortash. Separate cells. I never saw them, but when they changed. My head! I can feel them in my head!
Just gonna grab these. Stepped in Bliss. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on mental saving throws. Sure. He's also vulnerable to psychic damage. Yeah, shotgun. We can do this next? No.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it? Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is where exactly?
You're in an illithid colony. But don't worry, just your brain is here. Your body is long gone.
Right. A jester, are you? Ah, you must be vying for the Lord's patronage too. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest. But the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
No need, I think you got the part.
Truly? And my ma said the singing would come to naught. Thank you, thank you.
Fun fact, that is the voice actor of Sarah from Dragon Age Inquisition. So I'm going to mute my mic while I'm going to pause the recording while I head over to where I'm supposed to be, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So yeah, in case you remember, or if you don't remember, all the way back in the prologue, they had these things, which gave you a sort of full rest. It doesn't replenish things like war priest things, but it does replenish like spells and like oath charges and channel divinities.
No time to rest.
Let me do that. I still can't believe that Asterion with his screwed up build has more HP than Shadowheart.
Squirming around a lot more than usual.
Mine too. It's
That was kind of funny. I know you can hear them in the background, but just in case you can't, my dogs are being vocal.
Never wanted the easy path.
I'm going to switch, by the way, to the sword and board setup. Just going to do one of those. So the reason why is that I want the extra smite. That's the only reason. It's an extra 48.
Longer a background
3 to
murmur,
48.
The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Karlak?
The general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Baal!
The Testament of Merkel!
I do like this, like...
Elderbrain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are.
Anime. Yeah, we're taking control of them.
Our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will
We're gonna
shrivel up.
skip that on purpose.
We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Now, are there any other buffs they can apply at 4th level? That lasts longer than 10 rounds? Let me look. Oh yeah, another thing about that rest is it doesn't replenish item uses. Oh. I do actually want remove curse always prepared. Remove curse always prepared is a good thing. Did it reset my spells again? So we're gonna death ward Karlak, I think. No, we're gonna do it on Raven.
Well, hello.
And then inspire Shadowheart, and I can't inspire myself with combat inspiration.
At least things have stayed interesting.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I just want to be free of my parasite. I don't care about this plot.
Impossible. You are bound to it, and in death it will bind you to me. That is the power my lord Merkel has granted me. Command over the immeasurable legions of the dead. But he did not only give me power, he gave me the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Enough talk. Let's finish this.
With pleasure.
Alright, so how you do this fight? You have to get to her cage before they kill you. He will constantly, General Ketheric Thorm, only change he has is he is invulnerable until you release her. Otherwise, he is the same fate. And that's pretty much that. There are 4 necromants and 4 intellective hours that he will just be like, hey, go fight someone. There were no major... and there's an intellective hour. There were no major changes between this fight and the last fight with Ketheric. Ha! And critical miss. I am gonna have Asterion just book it over to her. She's another dash away, give or take. And I'm not going to use any smites when dealing with the ads or any of that. Because there is just no point. I am not close enough to vow on him. I could Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I could Hunter's Mark someone, but... yeah. Seems like a good idea to Hunter's Mark them. So that way when I kill one, I can just... Hey! Deadly orders on me is fine. We're gonna bless round 1. First hit breaks concentration on Hunter's Mark. Okay. Oh, okay.
Got to press on.
Not close enough to do that. Okay. Bonus action, just a level 1 healing word. And then Sacred Flame and miss the Intellect of Hour. So 85, 85. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and...
Shall we cut and run? This way.
Okay. So we're in help range, and you can only remove Soul Cage through the help action, which is an action. Barkley, why are you beating the fuck up? Why are you beating my bed up? She beat my bed up. We're just gonna deliver a couple good old stabs. We're gonna reckless that. Because that was a natural 1. What attacked him died, so I'm not gonna shield blow it. Hey, we got a Karlach level up. I was hoping to get the level up before the fight. However, it was just not in the cards, apparently. I could use a second level to blitz up to here. And attack a Necromite. And I have a good chance of killing a Necromite when I do. Actually, do I? I'm dealing 7, 8. I have to ignore the 10 to 20 because it is doing math as if I am not one-handing. You know what I'll do instead? Can I activate my weapon? I can't. It's an action. So instead... pop! And yeah, I'm just gonna... oh, I forgot about that guy. By the way, Ketheric will not leave this platform no matter what you do. Who has the mark? Okay.
On my way.
energy for that, so instead we're gonna healing word all of those people. And yep, that is what happens when the death bloom goes off.
Let's spill some blood. Let's go.
Giving combat inspiration to her is just going to be useful for her. And I have no one else to give it to. Step stab. And we gotta wait for their turn. What I might start doing is between enemy combats, this won't be for like more episodes than y'all know I have recorded. Might just start pausing the recording in between in between enemy turns, if it's like, or not enemy, but NPC turns, if it's like this. I can hit you. I need to deal with these guys. Unironically. And still can't hit them because I'm not on their level. So instead I'll dash. These guys are starting to get severely annoying. And Karlach will still have her rage, I think.
Well, so much for peace.
Gonna vow of enmity, so I have advantage. And we're just gonna guarantee the first crit. And guarantee the second. And boss, by the way. Ooh. Was not expecting that. Who is lowest? I don't know why I'm getting Shadowheart and Karlach mixed up. But Shadowheart has the lowest HP. And I'm trying to save his smites and stuff. In general, too. Yay, she saved! Alright, I will be right back, everyone, once the enemy churn stops being this compressed. I also forgot that Dame Aelin can just not make any of her attacks. Okay. But I forgot how much health the boss has, and oops. Just gonna churn all of those. Okay. Other than Karlach, who has, or not Fudge. And yes, Shadowheart being where she is kind of on purpose. Because that's going to happen. And she can keep her rage. Anyway, step stab.
Knees high.
And then gonna heal Raven, and then Raven gonna do that. Stunned Dame Aelin. Only one of the psionic backlash. It's not ideal. Dame Aelin, by the way, is really cool. She will just come back as if she was affected by a healing word whenever she goes down. What can you... You can use a healing potion. And... Alright. Karlak. Yeet the spear at the Mind Flayer. Okay. Now at this Necromite who keeps losing and regaining their clothes. Apparently this is a club, if you know what I'm saying. If you've seen the most recent episodes of Cyberpunk, I think 12, you'll understand why I'm being careful with how I'm saying that. No chance. He has 1 health though, so even... Fuck it, it'll be funny. There we go. No chance of it landing full damage.
You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours. You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world.
Heh! Because he killed him, he's technically invisible. Gosh, this boss is so fucking cool. I'm sorry. Alright, so yeah. This is phase 2. The Apostle of Merkel, Visage of Bone. Visage of a Dead God. So, Merkel will consume Necromites to gain Reaper's Reward, which I don't fully remember what it does. +5 that would move it from this plane. Improved Divine Smite, because this is technically still, what's his face? But under Moonbeam right now, Merkel's presence, Bone Chill all nearby creatures. What that means, Bone chilled. If undead, it's disadvantage on attack rolls. Cannot regain hit points. Which is why I was being like, okay, who has the lowest amount of hit points? We need to get them up. Yeah, that.
Another fight. Let's go.
So let's go ahead and. 1. 2. Hunter's mark. Should have hunter's marked first.
Covered.
Gonna take the scythe hit. Oh, right. Can't regain hit points. Reaper's Scythe. Oh boy. That death ward just saved. Just saved us. We're gonna just first level guiding bolt and then can't heal any of them, so we're gonna summon the axe instead. So as you can see, Damelin is downed and unconscious. But if I remember correctly, she will come back on her own. Reaper's Reward. Consuming Necromancer's soul to gain the ability to cast Finger of Death. Okay.
This'll help.
I'm just gonna and then we're gonna and then who needs it? Can't consume on you, so fudge it.
What now?
Guiding Strike. 26, 11, 2, 2. KKK. And then. Holy shit. Almost died. Oh, this is going to be a long one.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Lesser of the three. Ooh.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
I will. As long as I won't die. Yeah, she comes up with 1 HP. Die! We're gonna healing word everyone. Cause, we're all a little fucked up. And then there we go. So before I can't short rest. Before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording here. before I do, I will explain what happens. We come to the realization that we are going after the Dead 3. And because of that, we have to go... Why we're going to Baldur's Gate is because not only to find a way to remove the tadpole, but to remove the tadpole, we have to kill the Elder Brain. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Some more Baldur's Gate 3. Cyberpunk is also, by the way, currently on hold until I beat Baldur's Gate 3. I realize doing 2 games, while yes is good, it is more draining than I thought. So I'm going to stick with doing 1. I will do Cyberpunk after Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm almost done with in my personal time. I will go back to Cyberpunk, and then, yeah. Might also do a little bit of Guild Wars 2 after Cyberpunk. Might also do some something else. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to do this level up off screen because this is not the main save character. And next time you see me, you will be on the main save.
I hope.
I just realized I clicked that while still recording. I'll just...
And now the picture comes together. A temporary reprieve. If the crown can... Ketheric was a... I dare not...
But yeah, we are fighting the Dead 3. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.